would also like to give. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I'm in a hurry. I've got a very important phone call to make.
What's going on, Crypto? How you doing, brother?
Great. What a great time we had the last few days. I'm talking Islands, Pizza Hut, Agape Pickle Center, or Fountain Valley. What a blast seeing the circle of trust, watching it grow.
But I gotta get the insight on the whole. The video you captured was. Sorry, I'm just gonna leave it like this. The video you captured was awesome, bro. And I just wanted to, like, what time did you guys get there? Because I showed up a little bit later. But what time did you guys get there? The setup and everything, just kind of run it through.
We got there about 9:30, but I planned to go earlier, but as usual, ran late. But about 9:30 to set up. We pull up, we see the rain, we're thinking, oh, it's gonna pass, no biggie, and it just would never stop. But in the meantime, I think everybody had the same expectations, like it's gonna stop any day, any minute, the rain's gonna stop. It just kept coming, and it kept getting harder, and it was windy, and it was blowing around. So it wasn't even that manageable type rain where it doesn't really bother you. It was like cold and windy.
Right.
So the circle does what they do best, and they all had coolers. They all had, some smokes, some edibles, some beer, some champagne, some wine, mimosas, you name it.
Buffet.
It just turned into a giant tailgate with Beto, he was on the back of his truck standing up, and everybody looked like his flock. Me gustan micheladas de limón de tamarindo. We were all having a good time. We had our canopy set up. We had this whole plan with Terminal H. So we just moved.
Yeah, I saw the sign and the sash, man.
So we just moved Terminal H over to where the tailgating was.
Yo, we're at Terminal H here with Danielle, the mayor.
That's the first time I ever met Mike Trudell. He was there.
Oh, did you get to meet Mike Trudell?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Super nice guy. All the ESPN personalities.
Funny thing was, I tried to give Mason a little birthday joint, but he wasn't feeling it. So I was like, oh, okay. He's like, no, I'm just not smoking. I do the gummies thing. I'm like, okay, cool.
It was just a blast, man.
Yeah.
To see the Circle Trust, like how huge they are now and how they keep growing. Here I met Jasmine, I met Bernard from San Diego.
Coconut Mike or Radio
Coconut
Michael.
Michael, he was there, Radio Michael. It's just great to see everybody, how everything's growing and how everybody's like interacting and having fun.
That's the thing that was kind of like, we made the most of it, and afterwards we partied a party. I thought, Island Boys!
And me and Casper had planned a rematch, Sedano and Cap, and they didn't even know what they had coming. They were practicing under the radar. We were ready to beat them.
Man, we had 5-time national all pickleball winner Sebastian von Askenhoff training us nonstop.
We don't have to wait a year anytime we want.
Anytime, any place. Play you in the snow, play in the rain, play in the gravel. Sheesh, we'll take you right up in the parking lot, right next to the Herbalife sign, right? That parking spot, and we'll do it right there. We got a remote coming up this Thursday.
Clearman's Galley.
That's gonna be for the Mason in Ireland. But I think it's the kickoff of the Major League Baseball season.
Yeah, man.
Take me out to the ball game, right? Real quick, thoughts on Tourney?
Yeah, man. I think he did the best he could under the circumstances. He's doing what he's told, but obviously he knew something. I'm not saying he's Pete Rose or
I just want to say real quick, Dead Me Out, we're not saying he's guilty or anything.
Right.
We can agree we want to see him out there playing.
Oh, absolutely.
We want to see the Dodgers with him playing. We want to win a World Series, okay? We just know that sometimes these things aren't as smooth sailing.
He has to know something. I think he just didn't know it would turn into this. And
right. I think it was just more guilty of being naive, honestly.
Right.
He just was trying to maybe do a good thing with his
Yeah.
homie. Didn't realize the implications of it.
And then you can't back out of it, man, because once you start saying certain truths, and then they're going to investigate it, and then if they find you didn't tell exactly 100% the truth, that's where the trouble comes. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as things progress.
Right.
Over time.
Hopefully, I think as you mentioned to me yesterday, at least it happened in the beginning of the season, right? Like
Right.
it happened not even really before the season. Like we had those 2 games, but the season starting soon. He's made his statement, just waiting for the FBI to kind of conduct their investigation and come through the things. But I think now we can kind of focus on a little bit more on just the baseball aspects of it all.
He's got goat protection, man. Goats get protected. It's gonna be fine. Somebody's gonna have to take the fall. Jordan, he was gambling. Accusations of gambling, and he went to play baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Ohtani plays some basketball for a little bit.
Sometimes I dream that he.
Michael Jordan came back and he was fine. I think this will blow away Ohtani. The best friend right now is P. Diddy, right? So,
that was interesting. I'm kind of in the same boat. Just, Major League Baseball recognized that Ohtani is the face in a lot of ways.
and that's what lawyers do, right? If you got hundreds of millions of dollars, and you're going to have the best lawyers, and that's what it really comes down to usually in this country. We know a lot of wealthy people that do a lot of bad things that they just seem to just get away with it.
They have that lawyer on speed dial, bro.
Yeah.
We also have some news coming up in terms of things we want to do in the future in terms of bids and segments. So we're here at the Sunset Room where we are going to be allowed to do our little podcast show and to provide our content. In return, we want to create a bit where it's called Bottoms Up. So basically, each week or so, we will be sampling a fine cocktail here from the Sunset Room and kind of just give you the presentation of how it's made, with ingredients, and what pairs nicely with it, and so forth. That's something that we're going to be putting into the mix. But really, this is kind of like your channel to make suggestions as to what you like us to discuss. We're very open to touching on a lot of different topics that might interest you. Crypto, anything you want to add to that point? Or?
Yeah, I was also thinking we have, we get a lot of remotes, and there's a lot of single people in the cot. I was thinking of cot, we have our cot meetups, so now I'm thinking cot hookups. Single people only, please. We're not involving people in relationships, we're not married. But cot hookups, where we kind of like put people together from the cot that are single. Maybe we create an official form to fill out to see if we got similar likes and interests, and then we go from there. And if you're up to it, maybe we record a little bit for the pod, some of the dates, maybe like an interview type thing with the dates to see how it went, and then at that point you either say yay or nay and move on to the next, or you do a second date. But if you're interested,
we're not just about the sports and the music or the finances. We're all about love.
Hey, and don't forget, we still got some stuff in the works with Chris Ward, 420 coming up.
That's right.
Right around the corner. And with Green
419.
We're still involved with Green Cross, so we're going to be doing stuff here at the Sunset Room, some at the Green Cross, and we might even do a little something at Yamava, so that's going to be coming up soon. So this is all for you guys. Once again, the COT Circle of Trust. You're interested in being part of the podcast. You have ideas, just hit us up.
That's all we have in kind of in store for today. We would also like to give sorry, I lost my train of thought. We'd like to give appreciation and thanks to all of those who have subscribed to the channel. We have
62 subscribers.
62.
62. Not bad. A couple weeks.
Man.
62, and that's way more than I imagined.
And it's like, it really warms my soul to see all of your support and, you know, just the interaction, the support, the words of encouragement. It really means a lot to us. So the fact that you here supporting us as we go through the kind of our amateurism stretch, we truly appreciate it. And yeah, and it inspires us to want to do more content. Now that you're subscribed, hit the notification so that way you are alerted when any new content comes out. Any last words, Crypto, before we sign off?
No, man, just stay safe, have fun. Hoping to see you guys at Clearman's Galley coming Thursday. And appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Circle out.